Anyways, hey everyone, welcome to our podcast. This is Roll for It. God, it's been forever, guys.
Great start.
So let's introduce our cast, I guess. Starting with you.
You want to do cast and character?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Sean, and I'm playing Japa Galu.
I'm Hillary. I'm playing Karina Belwin.
I'm Megan. I am playing Frost on the Mountain.
My name is Alex. I'm playing Fern Cindersap and a new character soon.
I'm Matthew, and I'm playing Wolfgang von Bahamut.
I'm Wayne, and I will be playing Saren, a new character.
All right. Yeah, we had session 1. It didn't go well with recording, so I'm gonna be posting like recaps for that on our Facebook page. But Wolfgang, you want to do a recap for us real quick?
Cockito. No.
Keep going. Keep going. I want to hear it.
Come on!
You go. I got nothing.
All right, fine. So our adventures began by receiving a contract by a mysterious contractor, gathering together in a tavern not too far from the largest city and capital of the nation, Pan Arno, and it proceeded to get shoved into a wagon, taken away. Turns out that the contractor was the queen of the nation, Velosarai, and they were sent off to go kill someone who had been causing some trouble for the nation. Her name was Ophelia Stormbrand. They did a little snooping around the castle. Well, it wasn't recommended. They did it. Got some stuff, went out to go start their adventure, almost died a couple of times.
A few.
Eventually, finally, defeated Ophelia, and things were okay. And that's where we're picking up, with them in the cave after the conflict. Alright, guys. You just saw Ophelia's soul get ripped out of her body by a dark entity.
We looted her?
You
Alright.
semi-looted her. The room doesn't have too much in it anyways. It is made mostly of ice. What would you guys like to do?
Get out.
Good. GGFO!
Yeah. I'm fine with going.
Can someone help me get down from here?
Where
Why
I'm
are you still on the
still-
ceiling?
I am still on the ceiling, and I am afraid of heights.
Okay, so I
This
just
is a
reach up
character
and
flaw development.
Okay. I'm
Or
the
character
tallest
building.
One, right?
You're the tallest one.
Okay, so I just reach up and I offer to catch you.
I fling myself off of the wall and into your waiting arms.
The rogue and the dashing barbarian,
I give
strong
you a look
embrace.
in my eyes, and I say, "We are friends now."
Okay, then I just drop you.
And then the tree just throws me onto the floor. I've had enough
Yeah,
of you, cat.
I'm over you.
Hey, kitty.
You're my hero.
Anyone else, anything else you'd like to do?
Well, you said quad. I almost said quad. You said somewhat looted her, so I would like.
Yeah, a few of your party members do have some items that they had taken.
To... Okay.
I have things.
I got the sword that I was impaled on.
Yeah.
It's mine now.
It's mine now.
Yes.
So I would like to. Is there any boxes or anything in the room, or is it just the?
No, it's
It's
just ice.
Okay. What else does she have on her?
Her armor, for the most part,
Is it medium or heavy?
it looks like it's plate mail, so heavy on her.
Why don't you inspect it?
I think we're good to go
I'm
then.
fine
Yeah,
with
let's
moving.
go.
I got no problems exiting the cave. I want to
Please,
get
let's
out
go.
of here.
Let's
Get
leave.
out.
Let's
Please.
go.
So you guys are leaving?
Mhm.
Alright. Just remember, Velosarai asked you to bring back a body.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
I pick up the body and schlep it over the turtle's shell.
What?
You're
You're gonna throw it on me?
Yeah, got that big old shell. Use it for something.
Okay, I guess I pick up the throw her over my shoulder.
Give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Fine.
Strength.
Oh, I should do that.
6.
The body... Wolfgang just kind of lumps the body onto the back of your shell, and you fall.
Yeah.
Your knees buckle under the weight.
The body's hit the floor.
The body's in the floor. Okay. Can you,
Okay,
darling, please get this?
so I'm gonna try.
Please give me a strength check.
Wow.
What is this?
22.
Yeah.
Okay, so
okay, I think it's just.
looking over to your
Partner?
Good.
Are we calling it?
Dejapa, you pick up the dead
yeah,
body
that's the thing.
of Ophelia
Yeah, I
Stormbrand
did.
and just kind of flop it over your shoulder. It's no problem as you guys are walking out. Doesn't encumber you at all.
Figured. Okay.
Um,
There goes that
Such a horrible
masculinity.
Also, devotion of souls, but I mean,
But that's fine.
anyways.
We're already past that point.
It's too late now.
Okay.
As you guys are exiting, you guys see the light to the entrance in which you came into. It's still kind of gloomy, like a gloomy day, so it's not that bright. You're not taken back by how bright it is outside. Coming outside, it's a little cold. The snow has stopped falling for the moment. And you begin your path down the Trail of Bodies.
That's right. Our
favorite.
trail that we had to leave.
That's right, a Trail of
Oh.
Bodies that led you up here.
Mhm.
About halfway down the trail, you can make out a couple of figures. You 5 make me perception checks.
Okay. What is wrong with me today? Got 5.
7,
I got
8. I got 11.
No,
19 plus
don't
3,
have
so
that.
22.
Yeah, plus
6
2.
Damn, you got the highest.
Wait, what?
What'd you get?
Yes, plus 6.
She's a good roller.
Huh?
No, plus 1.
She's a good roller.
8 let's roll. I
And
thought I only
I've
got the
got
highest. 'cause
a
they were pretty good.
9.
19.
Japa, you do not see a thing.
I don't see anything.
You know, in your
Useless.
vision, it seems like the snow is just coming down so hard, even
It's
though
so
it's not
dark out
snowing
here, guys.
anymore.
Open your eyes.
Silly turtle eyes.
Kiara and Frost, you can make out the figure. It kind of looks humanoid, but you're not sure about any other details. You can't tell how far away they are either. Fern, they're definitely people, and they're definitely coming your way. And Wolf, you're 100% sure there are people coming your way. They're wearing armor, they got weapons, and they seem to be flying some kind of banner. What would you guys like to do?
I say we should announce our presence and say hi.
Just step up and say
Can I
hi.
hide behind something?
Roll for stealth.
I'm mildly with him.
Fuck, 1?
Oh my god.
You know-
Wait. Ring of luck though. Once per day, I can
You
re-roll.
used it last session.
I did?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're still on the same day.
Sorry. Okay, so.
So what? She like
nice.
hides behind
Oh.
my calf?
So somebody on the moon just.
you know,
saw
as
her.
you
Plus 7, so I had 8.
As you
'Cause I had
attempted to
8.
find
What was that?
something to hide behind, you accidentally caused some snow to fall, and they definitely know
They
that
noticed
you're
me
there.
that I was doing that.
Yeah, because
okay.
you're not the color of snow. You're not white.
She's
I,
a snow leopard.
I'm a
Oh, you
snow
said you
leopard.
were like grayish too, right?
No,
Well,
I'm white.
It's white. It's too late now. They know you're there. Is the purpose of this.
They saw my
Um,
clothing. How about that? 'Cause
sure.
it's blue. Yeah.
And you can tell, well, Wolf, you can tell they started moving faster to get to you.
Definitely say hi.
Damn.
Maybe they're help friendly.
Is that what you'd like to do? Would you like to? How loud would you like to say hi?
Make myself known.
Can you roll me a performance check?
Great.
At
Screams
this point,
and causes an
Karina's just
avalanche.
Yeah, I was about to
surrounded
say,
by
I feel an
idiots
avalanche
by the
coming
way.
on.
I'm like carrying this chick like.
So that's gonna be 13.
So, like, not too loud. You don't start an avalanche or anything, but you announce yourself, "Hello!"
Me blind. Who are you talking to?
And as they come into actual vision, where you can see them more properly, they're flying a banner from one of the other nations in the world.
Lovely.
It's the nation of Tai, which everyone roll me a history check.
History check. Why?
That's not good.
8. 14.
5.
You know that there's a country.
15.
I'm pretty sure it's not a
I have
fake country.
7. I have 7.
So, you two know that the nation isn't doing pretty well after the war. Nothing bad. Nothing. They seem to be rebuilding their army, so it's a little weird that they're here. But the nation consists of 5 inner kingdoms, and they're ruled together by a council of kings. Wolf, you don't know anything. You're like, well, that's certainly something new.
Are you guys here to give us a
That's
hand?
really a thing.
Frost, you're aware of who they are very generally, and Jappa.
How? No, wait. I have to have.
You're 14,
I have
right?
to. I have a 14. I should
You
know
know of
that.
the nation. You don't know any of the.
Well, then-
You don't know any of the like the government
Oh,
politics.
yeah, no, I wouldn't.
But
know
you
that.
do definitely know a decent amount. But it doesn't matter right now as
I
you're.
should know nothing.
He learns they're an
Because I was
oligarchy.
typing.
And
That's
it.
correct. That's right. Fern
He
doesn't
was
know
also a
anything.
hermit.
You don't know
for
anything.
I don't even know about the war still.
That's correct. You don't know about the war. I apologize. So it's just
I'm confused.
Karina. And you're approached by a woman who looks very similar to the woman who you have draped over your shoulder, Karina.
Oh, that might not go well.
That's not-
She has the royal crest emblazoned upon her chest plate, and she walks up to you with 2 guards at each on her sides, and she goes, I was led to believe that Ophelia Stormbrand resides in these mountains here. Where is she?
Right there.
right there.
Here she is.
Hold her out.
Hold her out.
Ta-da!
Immediately, the 2 guards pick her up out of your hands and take her over.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Would you believe she slipped getting out of the tub?
This is no time for jokes. I've come for my sister to bring her home.
We have a bounty on her though.
Yeah, she's
Do
our
you
bounty.
wish to pay our bounty out?
Who has contracted you for this bounty?
I maintain the tub thing.
What is it, Verlois Rye? Verlois Rye?
A bitch, Rye, I see. You tell Rye I've taken my sister home. If she wants to fight, she can fight with me.
Can we at least get some sort of a
Compensation
receipt?
for our time.
Her
A
soldiers,
royal seal?
her soldiers
yours?
all begin to ready themselves for combat.
We're not looking to fight you. We're just asking you for the confirmation that we had done the act. We have the act of bounty completed, but you have taken control of the situation henceforth.
Are any of you
Or I
notary?
could just intimidate him.
Hold on.
Okay.
Trying to avoid combat here.
You want some kind of reward for killing my sister?
I'm not even asking for a reward. I'm
I'm
asking for
just-
like a written letter with your
Just a
seal on it. That's-
notarized document.
Yeah.
Come
Just
on.
tell Rye that I've taken my sister home.
I feel like that's not going to give us a
But are
bounty.
we okay
No.
saying we killed her? Not saying we did, if you don't like that, but
Sean.
you know.
I mean, go ahead.
guys.
Okay.
Sneak attack the scout.
I'm gonna try and intimidate him.
It's a her.
Her, whatever. I don't
The
care.
The
That
guard.
this is our money, and you're not taking my money from me.
Alright, roll for intimidation.
12 plus 5.
And you have
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh yeah.
So roll again. 10. So you'll take 12. So 12 plus 5. So you have 17
17.
on intimidation.
She doesn't seem too intimidated by you. But she waves her hand behind, like slightly behind her head, as such, and a meeker soldier, not in plate armor like the other ones are, but in a bit of leather, comes up, and he says, well, you can have this in exchange. I'm sure it'll get you quite a sum if you sell it anywhere. And he hands you a little chest. He opens it up. Inside of it is some jewelry. Pretty fine, encrusted with diamonds and other such jewels. And he says, I'd recommend you take this if you don't want to lose your lives here.
I mean,
Something.
it's something.
It's something.
Yeah.
At
shiny
this
for
point,
your
it's better than
tastes.
nothing.
It's shiny for me.
Stay still. Don't go grabbing. Yes, we'll take that. And with the spoken word that she has taken her sister.
Do you got a receipt for how much this chest is worth, or am I being
Oh my
pedantic
God.
at that point?
Be quiet. The cat is telling you to be quiet.
Bad kitty.
The woman
You
doesn't
talk too much.
respond to your retort, and she turns around and she says, just tell Rye that Arnelda Windbreaker took her sister home.
Will do.
Arnelda.
Arnelda Windbreaker.
Is that with one L?
And they begin to take their leap down the mountain.
I can't tell what parts that are annoying or bleeding through. If it's you in person or if it's you, your character being annoying.
Yes.
And you guys begin your travel down the mountain as well. Do you guys go immediately behind them? Or are you waiting a little bit?
Let's take a rest.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You will not get any benefits from a short rest because
yeah.
you're in like an area that you're not suited for.
Okay, fine.
Except for you, Frost.
I'm happy.
Fine. Then
I
we'll,
have fur.
we'll let them take a short lead ahead of us.
Don't want things to get awkward or anything, you know.
They, as you let them leave, they get about 50 feet ahead of you, and you guys just kind of begin trotting behind, a little slowly, not too fast. You don't want to catch up with them. As you get back down to the teleportation circle that you were at to get here, you notice that the one other guard that was here is dead now.
Oh,
Leroy.
No, Leor's still with you.
Oh, awesome.
He came down with you, but the other guard is dead. Visibly cut in half, guts kind of on the ground. You can see the red.
Can I loot him?
Yeah, roll for investigation.
I got seconds. Shinies.
4 plus. This is gonna go bad anyway. 5.
You find a
So
gallbladder.
9. You find his sword. It's a long sword. That's
about it.
about it. He's kind of covered in
Don't even
snow a
bother.
little bit.
Can I
I
take
just
a
want to
second?
throw the snort in the snow because I'm really fucking mad.
Alright.
Just
Can I take a
just-
second
fuck
crack at
this.
that looting?
All right, roll me investigation.
While he's looting, I'm just gonna walk onto the plate and be like, let's go. Can go.
Here we
Go
go,
now.
please.
You walk in
What
the
kind of
plate.
rogue are you?
Nothing
You don't even
happens.
want to steal anything.
Oh,
You
great.
just kinda
Absolutely
wanna-
nothing happens.
So I got a
You just
14.
want to
You got a 14?
Yeah, 14
I
on
know. You
looting.
just left yourself.
He's got a
on
bag
the
of
sword.
silver, about 15 or so pieces in his pouch. He has a letter
Yeah.
under some of his armor, and it's addressed to it on the letter. It says to Mom.
To Mom.
Aw. I take them both. I don't know if that letter's gonna come in handy.
He's gonna write a novel on it.
Oh,
Maybe
Wolf,
I'll
also
check
roll me a
in on
wisdom
my
check.
mom.
Wolf, roll me a wisdom check, by the way.
Concerning. Wisdom. So that's an 11.
All right. A voice enters your head.
What?
Well,
Wolf, you didn't take that contract, did you?
No, buddy. I listened to you. Come on.
Oh, jeez, thank you, God. Those
Bad
are some
at-
dark forces at work there. Not something you want to mess with. Me, on the other hand, perfectly fine. Don't worry about me.
You're still cryptic as fuck.
I'd recommend that you look out. Go to the Church of the Eight. I believe one of the corner priestesses around in the capital. His name should be something along the lines of Tepes Maw. Find him. Ask him what he knows about any demons prior to the Eight's ascension. And voice disappears.
I know they can't hear my patron, but you guys gotta believe me. He's cryptic as shit.
I wrote it down anyway.
Thank you. I don't know how you wrote it down, but
Because
thank you.
hear it.
I'm in school. I know how to write down
No,
things
not that.
he's in his head.
I know you can't hear my
You
patron.
didn't hear that.
No, I know, but I'm just writing
Yeah.
it because I know you
Alright.
wouldn't.
I was slowly writing.
Yeah, you're chicken scratch.
Anyways, so
Quite
the teleportation
impressive.
circle doesn't seem to be working. There, those body bags that were connected to it earlier also gone.
Why?
Who takes a body bag?
You do notice that Arnelda and her crew have a carriage, and it seems the body bags are on the carriage.
What?
Can we ask him back for like 5 minutes so we can just get this thing working and then
Roll
they can
me persuasion.
long enough to get this bitch juiced up.
is this thing powered by death?
I don't.
To a degree.
Can I roll 2 to try and? Okay.
Okay, she's gonna need to because I got a 7.
I got a fucking 7.
Alright, I'm gonna roll persuasion.
8, 9, 10, 11.
We're
I have
walking.
11.
Oh my god, I got an 8.
I got
I'm
11.
gonna
Persuasion.
Doesn't
Yeah.
work. Nope.
I'm
To
gonna
persuade them to let
put
us have
my
the bodies
hand and
back.
Smear the blood on the stone and hope that it works.
Okay.
You got a lot of blood still coming out of you.
Oh yeah.
Put
He's
that
just
to
trying to
use.
kill himself.
Put it
at
to
this
use.
point.
I'm just
Sacrifice
I'm
yourself.
just mumbling like I think it's powered by blood, guys.
You think or you
wants to
know?
die.
I just want to die.
None of your persuasions have worked. They just ignore you entirely.
Yep, sounds about right.
Can I just steal one of the bodies?
No, hold on. Fern's rubbing blood.
Fern, as you're rubbing blood, the circle does seem to light up a little bit.
Guys, we need it working. We need more blood. I just like push on my wound a little bit harder.
Are you asking us to kill him?
I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm letting you know that it's slightly working.
It's like the series finale of
I'll
Assassination
ask,
Classroom all
I'll
over
kill you
again.
if you give me the rest of your blood. I mean,
I
your
think we
money.
just
Like,
let me
I
just
want
see if
your
my
money.
blood keeps working.
It keeps it gets a little brighter. It's
Hold on,
shining
wait, we have a
little
dead
more.
body right here.
Yeah, why don't you just
Yeah,
take the dead
let's
body?
cut up the dead body. Quit self-harming.
Oh.
You should really talk to somebody.
Oh.
So we're gonna take the dead body and we're gonna put it in
I'm so
position
disappointed over it.
to use as a
Let's
blood
use the dead
sacrifice.
body.
So someone has
Question
to
mark?
give, whoever wants to do this has to give me an intelligence check.
I don't have high intelligence, somebody else.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be somebody else.
I have 17.
I guess it's a good thing
I
we
have
made a
it.
caster.
Let's see.
Oh, oh.
What was it?
18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay.
Because
So,
you did that. 'cause
You
I did
remember
that.
that there were actually wires that connected to the body bags. So you pull the body over and plug the wires in, and it's shining pretty bright like when you got here the first time.
Okay.
Yay!
MacGyver
It's,
shit out of
it's
this one.
fluctuating a little bit.
No, I still
It's
still
strobe
do
lighting a
Hold on,
little
hold
bit,
on,
so you
hold
guys
on.
should probably teleport
We
sooner
gotta
than later.
move.
Okay, so we gotta jump into this
Let's
thing.
jump into the thing.
So you all get on.
Might as well jump.
Everyone give me acrobatics checks.
Ew, no.
14
worry
plus
about the
5.
21.
10.
I got a
11.
20.
15, 16, 17.
Did you use your
19. I have
Oh,
19.
11. Oh, no.
12?
Okay, Wolf, Frost, and Fern, you land very nicely. You know, bend your knees when you're coming back down.
Superhero landing.
Kiara and Joppa take 2 points of fall damage.
Awesome.
What?
Guys, this was gonna happen. We
What
fell
was
on
I
the
at?
way
I was
in.
at like 4, so now I'm down to like 2.
We were prepared.
Still kicking.
Yeah, we knew it was coming.
The guards who are in the chamber that you teleported in are surprised. They're taken back, like, oh my god, who the hell are you guys?
Who the hell are you guys?
You're in the castle now. What would you like to do?
I imagine I landed on my back and now I can't get up.
Can I help him roll over?
Yes.
When I
Okay, do I have to roll for that?
You do
Okay,
not.
I help you.
when I went unconscious during the fight, my disguise self dropped, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So I don't want to.
I'm partial to asking for a hot bath and a nice rest before we talk to that queen because I don't think she's gonna have nice things to say.
Yeah. Can we
Make
can we
yourself
just-
a little bit more presentable, maybe.
Yeah,
I just want a hot bath. It feels like it'll be
I'm quite
nice.
bloody right now.
So
I'm
you
still
guys
bleeding.
are asking for a long rest, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe some stitches or Neosporin for this
So
guy.
you kind of just say, like, we want to look presentable to the queen, but they tell you the queen is away right now,
Oh,
not
thank
in the
God.
castle.
She's a bitch over any
This is
duty.
another castle, Mario. So they allow you to take a nice bath. They have it's a very large bathing area, basically pools of water that have been warmed from underneath.
Are there bubbles?
No, there are no bubbles.
Okay, but continue.
It's kind of the same feel of like a Japanese bathhouse, where it's just basically open. There's water and there's soap for you to clean yourself with.
Are any of us really going to be that offended by being naked?
I'm
in the
not
same room as each
taking
other?
a bath with you guys. I'm going to
I'm just
groom
covering
myself.
scales.
Is my poison breath going to be a problem in this bathhouse?
It would give you
Quiet in a room.
I do
think
not
we're
like
safe.
water.
Just take your bath, get cleaned up. What are we calling this? Short and long
It's a
rest?
long rest.
Okay.
So you've taken a long rest now. Fern, roll me a stealth check.
Fucking shitty. Yes, sorry.
11.
As the next morning comes, it's very early, about 6 o'clock in the morning, and the queen calls for her bounty hunters, I guess I'd call you.
Her party.
Okay.
And you all get yourselves ready. It's a groggy morning. You did hard work the other day. You all walk into the room, and immediately she looks at you and goes, "Where's the Furbolg?"
There he is.
He's not here.
Oh, he's not here? Oh, yeah.
My
I'm assuming he's someone in this room.
Buddy.
Several of the guards who are behind you say, "Apologies, my queen. Some of us saw him on the roof, and then get out of the walls."
What?
Huh? You
Oh,
committed
he
ran-
escaped.
I ran
He
away.
ran
I
away.
ran away.
Okay.
I went home.
Okay.
I've been run through
I think
today.
we're
I've
gonna
had
need
enough.
I think we're gonna need a day to get over the tragic loss of our buddy Vern.
Kern?
Fern.
Ralph.
He
Well,
was,
before
he
that,
was a close friend.
where's the body?
See, this is why I wanted the day of recuperation
I
before
hope-
we go on.
Alright, so as we were coming down the mountain, Arnold Windbreaker?
Arnelda.
Arnelda. That's it.
Arnaldo
Arnelda Windbreaker had she had shown up at the foot of the mountain to take the body from us.
Not just that body either.
Yeah, she also took the bodies that encompass our teleportation circle that
Tell me,
Got
why would
smashed.
Arnaldo Windbreaker, the heir to the one of the thrones of Ty, come for a rogue like Ophelia?
for us to know, we don't know.
She said that Ophelia was her
Oh.
sister? I think
Yeah.
that's something you
It
should
was
have
her
mentioned
sister,
if you knew.
yeah.
She said that was her sister.
It was her
family.
sister.
I said that in the beginning.
No, I'm saying the queen should have told us that if
Oh,
she knew.
yeah.
Ophelia has no connection to royal bloodlines, to our knowledge.
Well,
Double check
that's
your
what we
knowledge.
were told, and then the body was taken from us. It was that, or they were gonna kill us. We were already pretty beat up from trying to fight this bitch.
She gives you like a scalding, very disappointed look, and she sits down in her throne. She goes, "All right. Looks like I'll have to contact Arnalda. Do you have any proof that she took the body from you?"
She had given us as her thought of a compensation of payment, although we're telling you what had happened. She had given us this chest. I don't know if this means anything to you.
The
I don't
chest
know if there's
begins
any
to
markings
glow.
on it.
It has a symbol of the royal crest, from one of the royal crests from Ty on it. And the queen just kind of rolls her eyes. All right, I'll have to be talking with them later. You're off the hook for now.
We still get paid.
Reduction in your pay. You'll be only getting 50 gold.
50 gold each?
50 gold each. I'm not that unfair.
We had already
Okay.
bargained something with you. 100 gold reward and then 25 extra. And free passage within the realm. So the two of us, we still get the 25 extra?
No.
Oh,
You just
come
get
on.
50. Because you disappointed her.
Do we still get the free passage? Because I could get some real usage out of
Yeah.
those miles.
Don't we at least still have our free passage within the realm?
You
Can
got
I
one-
still take a book?
You can travel between any city within our nation as long as you don't commit any crimes.
I mean,
How
we're
about
not
that?
planning.
There goes that.
Is that a hard commitment?
We
It's
were
a hard commitment.
we weren't planning on it to begin
Just,
with.
just needed to know.
Can I still take a book from her library?
I'll send you down to the Skyforge library.
Okay, so I can.
That's not her library, is
It's
it?
not her library now.
It's a different library.
So where's this library? Oh, is it
The
in
Skyforge library is in town,
So it's in town.
so you will be traveling amongst the common people. However, if you would like to make any more money and probably redeem yourselves, the cornerstone priestess Tepes Maw has been asking for adventurers to assist him.
Okay.
That's where that comes in.
I mean, that's where
Yeah, you're done.
However, that's up to you entirely. Now leave. You're all dragged
Where-
away.
Where is this Tempest Moth?
She just nods you off as you're dragged away.
Temple of the Eight.
Oh, right. Okay, I think we got something. Let's go for that one.
Are we just like thrown right outside the gates, basically?
Just outside of her throne, like her audience room. So you're still in the castle.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Looting spree.
I guess we
Montage.
go on our way. Let's see how much that chest is worth
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
everything
might as well.
in it.
There's
So,
nothing worth. in my
are we
little library.
splitting our ways in the
Leave
city at the
my
moment?
stuff for her.
I want to keep up with my new buddies here. They seem interesting.
You have your own thing to go take care of.
Are you guys not even slightly interested? She said more gold.
Figure it out and come report back.
Yeah, report back to us. We want to sell them, do shit.
So what are you guys doing?
I
We're
want to
gonna
sell my
go-
items.
We're gonna go sell the items that we had got.
So you three are going into the market area.
Yeah.
And you?
I'm gonna take a wander on down to the Church of the Eight.
Alright, so we'll start with you three first. You wander outside of the castle. Let me just tell you, it's a lot of stairs to get down towards the market, towards like the city. So it takes you a good maybe 30 minutes to getting down the stairs. But when you finally do get into the area, there are vendors of all kinds selling all kinds of things. Tapestries, armor, food that just smells extravagant. Some shadier looking dudes who say they're selling magic potions. So what are you guys looking to sell first?
The jewelry inside the chest.
Are we looking to sell the chest?
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean,
sell the
everything will be
chest,
sold
too.
separate. Yeah, I would assume.
So
We
you
could probably
walk,
get along.
you
with
walk
the
to
chest.
what you think is a jewelry store of some kind, and you walk inside. Oh, hello there. Tell me, how can I help you find? And she just kind of stares and like studies you for a second. Folks today.
Ah, great. We can have a racist.
Racist.
What is she?
She's a regular human, probably like 35, 38.
In our last quest, we had come across these items in this chest, and we were wondering what they would sell for here.
She looks at the chest, and you can see she's a little like, oh geez. And she looks in. She takes her hands very delicately, looking at the jewelry inside.
I have something.
She pulls out an abacus, and for the chest, if you'd like to sell it, I could give you 30 gold pieces. How much of this jewelry are you looking to sell?
I mean, ideally, if not as magical, all of it.
There we go.
I'll make you a bargain. I'll sell you this jewelry in its entirety, 100 gold, and I will give you, we'll call it a coupon. And you can give it to the enchanter of town. Don't quite know the fella all that well, but we do good business together, and that's what really matters. I'm sure he'll honor my coupon. Let's say 35% off.
I'd like to use Charm Person,
Okay.
first level, and
It's a save, right?
yes, it is a 14 Wisdom save.
She fails.
She fails.
It's a save. I roll for her now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so she fails. So she is charmed. You attempt to charm a humanoid, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so how about you give us 200 for the chest and all of its insides, and
Accoutrement.
3 coupons for 50% off.
I can definitely afford you the the gold for the chest and your jewelry, but I'm not sure if the old enchanter will let me get away with 50%. I can give you 235s though.
Let's take it.
Okay.
Take it as is. So 200.
So you accept her deal. She grabs both of you in like a nice little friendly headlock and goes, "Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you again."
You have new friends.
As you leave.
Alright,
Frost,
so-
what are you doing?
I want to
It feels like
disguise
you're gonna
myself.
So you have
You're gonna
100,
disguise
I have 100.
yourself? How so?
Is it,
I want to look like
We're
a
not
very
sure.
handsome human walking in.
Well, she just with us.
Do you have disguise self?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so you activate disguise self to do so.
hmm
And are you walking in the same store they did, or are you looking for something else?
I'm walking in the same store as they did.
Okay.
So I walk in. I want to sell these 15 wedding rings and 30
I
gold
forgot you had
lockets.
those.
As she's walking in, as
And
her,
I
wanna
am a
disguise
very
myself,
handsome human man. So
give her all my stuff. Like as she's walking from behind and just drop. my
Someone
stuff
gave
in
you a
box.
bunch of things and has
what,
left.
what else is it?
It's I have like 15 gold and the knife that hurts you.
Wait, can I know what it is?
The blade of blood. I will give you that card.
hurts.
Okay,
I'll
well,
give you
I'm not gonna sell it here though.
Yeah, that's for the best. She looks at the gold lockets and she goes, "Again, for all of this, probably 150 gold."
Told you got shipped.
Okay. 150 gold. Do I have anything for... I have +4 for persuasion, so
Let's see if I can do it a little bit higher.
All right, so you're gonna persuade her.
fucker.
So it's gonna be 9. I don't do that well.
So she like nods her head. 150 gold.
150 gold. Okay, I'll take it.
All right, so you take it.
So 150 gold.
And now we're to you, Wolf. So you travel to the Church of the Eight. Directly outside, you see a man, seemingly like kind of ominously staring at the church. He's muttering to himself a little bit. Wayne, please describe your character.
So the man standing there, he's a fair bit tall, about 6'5", and he's got sandy dark hair. You can't really see his eye color from this direction, but upon closer inspection, they're an ice blue with a ring of green around them. And he's fairly thin, athletic build, wearing just simple pair of pants. He has a waistcoat on, long sleeve shirt, and a very worn duster over it with no hat. Yeah, that's pretty much him.
So you see this odd-looking man in the area, because everyone looks like they're very wealthy around here. He's just muttering to himself, staring at the church.
Can I hear anything he's muttering? I don't want to necessarily
roll a
interrupt him
perception
yet.
check.
19 plus 3, so 22.
What are you muttering, sir?
Used to be 8 towers.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Hey, good morning.
hello. How are you?
Just got kicked out of the castle. You know, nothing big.
Sounds adventurous.
Yeah, could have been more.
Well, perhaps next time then.
We'll see.
There's always more castles to be thrown out of after all.
Oh, I know it.
Well, at least there were.
Care to elaborate?
No, I don't.
I know I should ask more questions, but
No, you shouldn't.
I kind of got somebody in there who I think is both expecting me and not expecting me. Even I don't quite understand it just yet. So,
The cleric, no?
care to be more specific? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say.
Well, I heard that there was a cleric looking for adventurers, so I had nothing better to do, so I made my way over here.
Care to tag along? I could always use more buddies. Plus, this seems
Oh.
interesting.
I suppose so. You'll probably try to rob me later, but oh well.
Not me, but we'll get to that.
So you enter the church, presumably, correct?
Yes.
So the two of you enter the church. The attendees of the church are running around, fixing things. It's very busy. Essentially, it's basically like the day before a big mass sermon is going to be happening, and you see a man directing people left and right. He's pointing his fingers. You can hear some yelling, but you can't just make out what words he's saying just yet. And someone comes up to him and taps him on the shoulder. And he turns around incredibly fast, looking at you both dead in the eyes. He goes, "Please tell me you're the ones Velosa Rai sent. Please. The good of everything."
Well, I'm one of the, let's say, 4, and this is my new buddy.
I was wandering.
I heard you might have some stuff for me. Huh? Huh?
Yes, I do. Please come with me. And he walks you into a backroom chamber. Alex, please describe your character for us.
So back there is a more elderly dwarf, one of the brothers. My name is Brother Igor. As I said, an elderly-ish dwarf, about 4 foot, red hair, streaks of silver going through it. I'm wearing just simple, baggy priest clothing. I have 2 big wine sacks on both sides of me.
Butters.
Yeah. And
I like the turn
and then
this
on my
took.
back, I have my warhammer, and I'm just sitting there doing whatever I'm doing.
Alright, so enter the priest and you two, and he says, "Igor, please, would you prepare 2 glasses of wine for our guests?"
Yes. No problem.
Rubbing your jelly belly.
And I open them, and I pull out 2 cups, and I kind of just fill them up, cap my wine sacks, and I'm like, "Here, drink up. Gods be with you."
Thank you, sir.
It is my pleasure.
I think I like this chap.
He says, "I'm so glad Velosa finally sent someone. She doesn't always understand how important it is to preserve the dead and the spiritual aspects that we must maintain in our society. I'm sure you're aware of the location of the Ivory Forest just outside the walls. Maybe a day's journey from here, so you might not be familiar with it. It is where all the dead of the city are buried.
I've been there.
Should
Have
I?
you? It's wonderful this time of year if you're seeing some loved ones.
Oh, yes, quite.
There has been commotion over there, and like I said, it's very important that our beloved who have departed from us stay undisturbed. So if you could gather your friends together, and you can even take Igor with you to assist.
I need to
Go.
get some fresh air.
How do you come into this, winemaker?
I just make the healing, ritualistic wine that all the churches use. We even ship it out to our troops on the front lines sometimes.
Wine's
Gives
so
them-
good it heals the sick. You're already
Yes.
gonna be a good
It's
friend.
the only thing I'm good at. Trust me, I've done every other job here. Fucked it all up. It's the only thing I'm good at.
Chimney sweeper?
Igor,
Yeah, fuck that up, got stuck.
Pew polisher?
Igor, if you could,
Yeah.
Incense
stop being
maker?
so modest about your capabilities. Yes, but you can take him with you. We will provide you with horses and a wagon to carry you. How many are in your party together?
I guess there's 3 more that'll probably want to tag along.
All right, so I need-
Maybe.
He like pulls
What?
up his fingers to start counting. Okay, all right. We can accommodate.
Don't
for
forget
that.
room for supplies. That might be
Oh
important.
yes, what kind of supplies can you give us to help ensure we can complete this expedition?
We can't afford much at the moment. As you can see, we're preparing for our mass sermon. However,
Well, if you've got a mass sermon's worth of supplies,
However,
surely you can spare
my
some to
friend,
make sure everything
uh,
goes well.
we can turn you to the master enchanter of the town. He owes us a favor or two. Get you some healing potions for free, probably. But I'm not sure how many things we can swing. Velosa has made it so our influence in the city isn't what it used to be.
Can I get some certificates in writing that this enchanter will know I'm coming from you?
Oh.
If you haven't noticed from, my everything, he might not quite
Of course,
be
of course.
receptive to me.
If you just wait a few moments, we will have certificates to hand to him, ready for you. And he walks out the door, like, in a hurried pace, because he still has to plan for this mass sermon. And you hear him yell, "You over there! I need you to write in some certificates to give to the master enchanter!" And he's just a little boy. Okay, stop yelling at me!
Yes, he definitely runs this place.
He needs to calm down. He yells too much.
Okay, dwarf, mumbling guy.
It's not
A
good.
mumbling guy.
Right, thank you.
Name, by the way.
Saren.
Okay. All right. I got 3 more buddies. I want to say they're buddies, but can
You
be
don't seem
sticks.
so
They
sure.
can
Yeah,
be
there you
sticks in the mud, but I'm working around to them. They'll probably be tagging along
I
if I
like
say
you,
there's
but you
money
don't
involved.
like me.
If they have enough of my wine, it will be very.
You only like the
Keep
turtle.
that on hand.
I
The
will
Dragonborn might need it.
I
The other
make
one.
it every so often.
A very small, very fat young man walks in. He's wearing like a friar outfit essentially, and he waddles in. Here you go, sir. And he hands you a piece of paper.
Are you the snack for our journey as well?
Stop.
He just looks at you. His mouth drops.
I'll be leaving then if there's nothing else the cleric would like from me. Oh, wait, actually, I've got one more question for the cleric if you can call him back in here.
I'll go see if I can find him. He just waddles out. A different older gentleman, a fire genasi, walks in. Tempest Mall was busy. How can I help you?
I've got a bit of a sensitive question. I'm pretty sure Ma is the only one I should be asking it to.
He hands you a piece of parchment and a quill, and if you could write it down, I will be sure to get it to you.
If I tell him it's about our mutual friend Balvanir, might he be interested to talk?
He recedes the paper and he goes, I see. You're one of those. Well, Tempest Mall will have nothing to do with you and your kind. And he walks out.
Well, that went well.
Am I knowledgeable about what they're talking about? Like,
Yes,
like-
you know
okay.
that Bolvanir is one of the many entities that exist in the world, but some worship these entities as gods, even though they are not. The 8 ascended are the primary gods of the church, obviously. So it's a little...
Fucking heathens.
Yeah.
It pays the rent.
So what would you like to do?
I'd like to cut our losses with everything else he's already promised us, and probably duck on out before I step on any more religious toes.
Alright. And you leave very, very fast. So now you 3 are together and you 3 are together. What would your parties like to do?
Well, it seems like we're pretty much on a collision course for that enchanter. Are there any shops in the area we should be hitting up? I don't know about these 2 mooks, but the rest of us got a payday.
I'm good.
Oh, well, we just got a payday. You just got 50 from the.
Yeah, am I getting a cut of that?
I forgot we
We're not getting.
gotta put the 50 in.
Yeah.
What 50?
The 50 from the queen.
I already did.
Oh, okay, I haven't yet.
I know what I'm
so,
doing.
No, you have your 50.
Would you gentlemen like to head straight off to that enchanter, or do a little bit of shopping around first, or meet up with my buddies and then do a little bit of shopping around?
I'm comfortable with whatever.
I'm comfortable with whatever also. I haven't seen the enchanter in some time.
Oh, is
that's
he a
right,
friend of
you've
yours?
Been here.
I see him every once in a while. Odd jobs. Go to the enchanter. Yeah, sure. Nice enough.
Is that one of the jobs that you fucked up?
Yeah. Yeah, I enchanted the
Oh,
wrong
damn.
thing.
What did you enchant?
A pair of slippers. I was supposed to enchant a ring. I got them mixed up.
What was the enchantment?
What did the slippers do?
Put them to sleep.
That seems like
I
That's
would
a
like to
wonderful
see
idea for a pair of
It was what they
enchanted
wanted,
slippers.
and it
what
was the wrong
these
enchantment.
enchantment coupons could get me.
So
So,
we're
So I'm
on
gonna
our
say
way.
you guys all
Yeah,
meet up at...
we decided to go to the enchanter too.
So you guys see each other outside the door, like, hey
Hi,
guys!
friends.
hi.
This new friend has wine.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
How are you?
Turtles have an affinity for booze and fish.
I don't think I can make enough
uh,
for you, my friend.
You're not too much. How tall
The
are you?
dragonborn
I'm
tipsy and the
like
turtle will go
4 foot.
along.
Yeah, I'm like 5 foot.
Oh. But you're big.
no,
you're turtle.
I'm the smart one in this couple.
So you guys walk inside, and almost immediately, Igor, what the hell are you doing here? I told you don't step foot inside my store again!
I'm sorry. I'm not on church business. I'm with these guys.
Sorry, sir. He's just we're the patrons here. He's not
It's
here
a
for
ma'am.
anything. Ma'am. Sorry.
Does this have to do with the slippers still?
Probably.
So, what kind of enchantments
Amongst
can
other
you
things.
offer us?
What kind of cash do you got?
What kind of what?
What kind of cash do you got?
Caster?
Cash.
Cash. Oh,
Also need coupons.
Well, we have 2 35% off coupons from the what was it, general store, or whatever down the road,
The jeweler.
and
jeweler,
we have a somewhat okay amount of money.
Jesus. Mallory thinks that one good night thinks that she can offer coupons to whoever she likes. Jesus. All right.
We've got certificates for discounts from Tempest Maw himself for enchantment.
All right. So you and your pony will get whatever you need. What are you looking for?
Well, what do you have to offer?
It depends how much you're willing to spend.
Jesus, this is going to be a roundabout.
I know.
What would you have to enchant my shield?
We do not enchant shields here.
What do you enchant?
We do enchant armor. We can enchant armor, blades, hammers.
Not slippers, apparently.
My hammer.
Not slippers.
You'd
Enchant
an-
my hammer.
An enchanted hammer.
Quarterstaffs, perhaps.
Quarterstaffs. We do have a fine selection if you'd like to take a
Can
look.
you cancel spells?
What?
Yes.
Oh.
We
If-
also
depending on
crossbows.
depending
What
on
about
your
bows?
skills, Master Enchanter.
Mouse.
I'd be willing to use one of my certificates if your skills are capable of breaking, let's call it a dark demonic contract of an enchantment. If you think you're up for it,
No one's seen a demon in over 3,000 years. What would you need something like that for?
hypothetical.
Can you ask him, hey buddy,
Uh,
can you tell her what
Roll
you
wisdom check.
me?
Yes.
Okay.
are? 19.
Uh,
You don't need my. You don't need me.
19. Where's the wisdom? +1.
20.
So, mentally, you're trying to call out to this dark entity that seemingly trapped you in this awful contract. There is no voice in return. But there's some weird animal noises, like gnarls and sneers.
That ethereal, hey, you guys!
But you don't get anything,
No.
like any words in return.
See, this is why the warlock didn't make the deal.
That's annoying.
This is. Did she hear that by any chance, or
No.
that was just to her? Okay. Well, she had this, what we can assume is an awful curse laid upon her by some dark being that half of our party had heard from, and we're wondering if we can maybe just get rid of it.
Well, I don't deal with any enchantments that could nullify anything like that.
So it seems like you might be on your own.
I want
for
to
a
go to
little
the
while.
church for
Yeah,
demons.
I was about to say, wouldn't the clergy be better handled to deal with demonic activity?
Okay, so
Would you
Barbarian,
perhaps be able to make my wine sacks never ending and charge it to the church's half?
he already doesn't. She already
The
doesn't
jug-
seem to like you.
What is it called? I know this item.
Please.
I know this item.
So, Barbarian, I'm gonna give you a recommendation when we head out from here.
Are we putting that on the
Head
church's
on
tab
over
then,
to
Eagle?
the Church of the
Yes,
Eight.
please. All right.
Don't mention my name.
Does that mean I can put it on the church's tab
Okay,
too?
church.
You're with him, aren't you?
I am.
One
It's the
second.
jug
Let's
of
talk
never-
Church of the
crossbow.
Eight. Tipis Mo.
It's really called a flask of alchemy.
Okay.
Don't mention my name.
Don't
That's
mention.
important.
Two never
Make
ending
yourself
wine
sound like a
sacks.
victim. Is what I would do if I were you.
Make it clear you got no. If anything, just start listing your favorite divine entities. Just don't mention anything about anything
Try to look as
Eldritch
religious
based.
as possible.
Okay, what
Okay.
what magical quarterstaffs or enchanted quarterstaffs would you have?
Most of our staffs of any kind cast very minor illusionary spells, dancing lights, disguise self.
Actually, none of us have
What about
dark
my
vision,
hammer?
do we?
I have disguise self.
Yeah, but you have dark vision. The
Yes,
rest
I
of us
do.
don't.
I do have dark vision.
Oh, I
Did
know.
she say that
Um,
she carries
okay,
anything
so-
way of
I can see
enchanted
up to
spells?
6
in the middle of my thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
Total. I have dark vision.
You have dark vision. I'm just
Yes.
wondering. Alright, so dancing lights, disguise self. What else?
Very mundane spells, clairvoyance, find familiar. Most of our staffs are not made particularly for combat. However, if you have something you'd like me to enchant, it might take a little bit of time, but we can see if we can work it out.
What do we think? Dancing lights could help us if we get into another dark situation, or disguise self.
Disguise self might be a
think
good
disguise
idea
self's
considering
fine,
at least half the party seems fairly discriminated against.
Yeah. How much for the quarterstaff
Oh, yeah.
of disguise self? With
And I've
The
already put
35%
my
off
foot in
coupon.
a few
35%
pies.
off.
coupon.
Oh, we'll sit around
Kupo.
60 gold.
60 gold.
60 gold.
Okay.
What are my certificates worth?
Your certificates is the tab to the church.
Oh, so
Oh, man.
maybe I
Okay,
should pick
so-
up that.
Oh,
I'll pay
yeah,
the 60
you're
gold.
dragon.
Being a brother has its perks, you know.
Wait, how many did you get?
So I'll pay the 60 gold for.
Then again, the church did say that they didn't have a
Just
lot
it's
to
just one certificate.
work with.
One
So
certificate.
We
just
might
one
be
person
putting them
can
into
get one
a
item.
bit of
Yeah.
financial
And
trouble.
what is it I'm putting in?
We might be.
You're
caused
gonna
them
be
enough-
putting
I'm
in
okay with
just
that.
a
I've caused them enough
staff,
trouble in
and
my
you're
life.
gonna
That's
need
a little
to,
more.
for the moment being, you're gonna.
What's
be
another
looking
1,000
for,
gold say?
Dancing lights. I believe it's a.
No,
cantrip.
disguise self.
Oh, disguise self.
Mhm.
Okay, you're just gonna need to have disguise self pull up when you need it.
Okay. So I'll put that
So
under my
what's that?
spells.
Yes.
How much would it cost for me to enchant my hammer?
Weapon. Can I see the item?
Sure.
Hand her the.
I hand you.
Drops
my
it drops a
giant
little
work.
bit in her hands. Decent craftsmanship. If you can give me about 24 hours, 70 gold, I can get this enchanted for you.
Are we willing to wait 24 hours?
I don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's another day?
Okay.
Can I inquire about what sort of enchanted crossbows she carries?
For the most part, a lot of our crossbows are of elemental affinity. We have items that allow, such as a glove of fire arrow, which will allow your crossbows to deal fire damage, as you can imagine. But like I said, most of them deal additional elemental damages.
Okay, and what does she have left in the way of quarterstaffs?
Again, just for the most part, we have the dancing lights, find familiar. Again, most of our quarterstaffs are not made for fighting.
Okay.
If I may interject a moment, back to the crossbows, is there a way to put multiple elements onto it?
Can I get some Rainbow Warrior magic up in here?
Not at this shop, you can't. I'd suggest.
Not even if it's for the church.
Not at this shop, you can't. I suggest you travel to Tai for something like that. The Tabaxi tribes over there are well versed in enchanting.
So you can't.
Not here.
Tabaxi traps?
How about typical clothing? What can you do to, say, a coat?
Oh, what are you looking for? We can make your
I don't
pockets
know.
endless,
But I'm
per
happy.
se. Or
Did you say
we can give you a little bit of resistance.
My
I think
people.
I'd like resistance on my duster coat, and perhaps on the waistcoat, endless pockets.
Alright.
You mentioned the elemental crossbows, but also something about the glove of the fire arrow?
Yes.
What can that do?
Any arrow or bolt you load into your weapon will additionally deal fire damage.
Igor, was it?
Yes.
Did you have any questions for your former employer?
Not my employer.
I already
I've
have
Are
just
you
worked
able
with
to
her.
enchant quivers?
Did you have anything you
We
wanted
can
to ask
enchant
about?
quivers, but
No, she's enchanting my
It's a
website.
little more difficult.
a little more
Okay.
difficult, primarily just for storage purposes here.
Yes.
I'm not
How-
nice.
Primarily, I was looking to see if I
I love
could
my people.
hold more
Nobody
than
else.
typical 20 bolts in my quiver.
We could do that for you.
Okay, thank you. I
Out of-
appreciate that.
Out of curiosity, how much would it be for the glove of fire arrow?
It's a fairly common magic item. 35 gold.
Alright. And same price for the quarterstaff of disguise?
40.
Could I,
They're more ornate, sturdy material.
could I perhaps, what was the cost on your guys' stuff?
I have no idea. I've just been asking.
Can I use my certificate to cover my entire party's expenses today?
Sure.
Alright.
shit.
That's nice of you.
Wait,
Look at the
what?
church.
You three came in
Gives a fuck
separate.
about
Oh.
the
Yeah.
I'm
You
charging
guys
mine
haven't-
to the church.
You guys haven't asked about the project.
I did
yet.
ask you. I was like, can it only be used for one person? And I thought you said yes.
No, I meant about the quest.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I was talking about your certificate.
Okay, I'll trade in my my standard quarterstaff for the quarterstaff of what was it? Disguise.
Disguise self or
Disguise self, and pick up the glove of the fire arrow, and
Yes.
rest of the tab.
Okay. How
The
much was
Gentleman
quiver,
that came in with me.
quiver.
the quiver, the resistance for the coat, pockets, and I believe that would be it.
Quick question.
Can you factor in the coupon for her too?
I gave you the factored in prices.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Just
our
making sure.
coupons are gone.
So I guess it's us.
Don't work on my stuff.
He's with me.
I don't have anything yet. I'm just like sitting here waiting.
Did you need to go anywhere?
I thought I was in with you guys, or
Yeah,
am
you
I
are
still
with
like?
it.
You are.
Yeah,
You
you
are.
are.
You are.
Okay.
But you just haven't asked anything.
Are you still disguised
Because
as the
everybody else
handsome
was
human?
talking. I didn't want to be a douchebag. So,
Beautiful man.
what do you have available for bows?
We do have some bows in selection. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I could always loan you my glove later.
What are your most like stealth effective bows or things for silence?
She walks over with like a grin on her face, takes something off the wall. It's a beautiful black recurve bow. You don't see the string on it, probably because it's being stored. And she puts it on the counter and she goes, "This was made by the owner of the shop before me. It can it fires silently day and night. However, just be wary. We use some material that most others may not have." She
May
like
I-
pushes it
yeah.
forward to you.
May I inquire what the materials are? Like, I have to buy it specifically from that shop, or is it something that could affect me?
It may affect you adversely if handled improperly.
What is improperly?
As in, you're fucking around with your arrows, firing them into the sky, hoping to dodge it,
Oh.
or you break the string.
Arrow roulette?
Not to overstep my bounds with my cat friend here, but while he's asking about it, can I see the bow as well? Get my hands on it,
Sure.
check it out personally.
Sure.
I would like to
Okay.
take a look at it as
I
well.
want to make sure I'm not dying.
As soon as she hands it to me, can I cast Identify on it?
Yes, you can.
Tell me what's about it.
So the bow deals 1d4 extra necrotic damage per hit.
Ooh.
On a nat 1, you take 1d4 necrotic damage.
So basically,
If
I
you roll the lowest, you screw yourself.
okay.
And you can use it without giving away a position. So if you're hidden, you will stay hidden.
So it doesn't expose who I am,
Yeah.
though. So,
Well, I'm quite intrigued by this. It's not quite my flavor. I hand it back and defer the remaining purchase decision.
I won't. Yeah.
I hand it back.
It could definitely be to your favor
Yeah, it's definitely going to be in my.
if you
favor,
have the
though.
skill to wield it.
Well, in that case,
I won't.
can I tell the enchanter that my kitty cat friend here is actually part of my party? Cover her under my tab.
Roll persuasion.
I also want to roll persuasion too if that failed.
Please tell me that's a 1.
It's a 3 plus 4, so it's a
She
7.
doesn't believe
Wait,
you.
can I roll to try and persuade her?
Go for it.
We were planning on meeting up here.
Fucking 2!
She doesn't believe you.
Wait, can I try to steal it when she's not looking?
She has it in her hands.
I'm gonna wait until
Can
everyone's
I
done
try
and I'm
and
gonna
steal it?
Yeah.
You didn't even ask how much it cost. I
Wait,
was
okay,
trying to help
first,
you
I
there.
wanna. How much does it cost, though?
It'll run you a good, about
If you need to ask, you can
46,
afford it.
48 gold.
Ah, that's not bad.
No.
Okay.
I'll give you 46 gold.
Put it on the church's tab.
She can't.
Roll for
I
persuasion.
can't.
Roll for persuasion.
I had to fucking use it between 46 and 48. Fucking 3. So I had to give you 48, don't I?
Yeah, she just nods her head and goes,
47.
alright. Come back when you're done on your adventure. I want to see how much damage you take.
Do you want these guys back tonight? I mean,
So I don't get it? Or
No,
do
she
I?
gave it to you.
like that
So
one needs to go
for
to
the
Do you
jail.
have
46.
like a card that I can?
I will hand you a card
Okay.
In case
Can I
you.
ask this if there's anything else that she has?
Well, what are you looking for?
Go lay down.
Armor. Leather armor.
Lay down.
The armor,
Go lay down.
kind of just,
Lay down.
if you have something for her to enchant, she can enchant it,
Lay down.
but she
Yeah.
doesn't have anything of this.
Okay. What type of enchants can you put on leather armor?
It depends on what you're looking for sure. But we can make you a little stealthier if you need it. Obviously, make your people skills better.
Swing and a miss.
Burn.
How much would it cost to do my whole set?
The whole set of armor we can do very. Bulk orders are easier. We can do it all for 30.
I'll do that.
What are you doing to your armor?
I'm enchanting all of it.
Ooh, can I get my whole half of the party's armor enchanted with
Oh
our
my
certificate?
God.
Nope.
You're such an asshole.
But
Do
the
you know what
church.
enchants you have available though? Because you mentioned you can do a lot, but not what she can do. So
Well, what
I
are you
want
looking
to.
for? Is really
I would like to soften my footsteps so people can't hear me.
so be stealthy.
Yeah. Yeah, not just that. I do want a little bit of charisma or like persuasion based.
Well,
Just a little bit.
when you come back for it, we'll see what we've done.
Okay, so that's what I got. All right, I'll find out.
And that's where we're gonna end this episode.
Awesome.
Roll for perception, and we'll see you guys next time.
Find us on Facebook.
That's so short.
Email us at rollforitdnd@gmail.com, and other social media sites will be coming up soon.
Ooh.
Bye,
Say
y'all.
goodbye, adventurers.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you later.